Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a working TV. In our previous video I showed you the TV, so I'm going to show you how to make the TV. And the expandable, so expandable how big you want it. So basically what you have to do is, so say you want it 4 wide, right? So you have your piston here and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you put your piston here. Well, then you would only really be able to see one. You would only really be able to see 2 blocks once you hide the redstone, as you can see. Actually, no, you'd only be able to 1. So say you wanted 4, then you would have to extend this 3 blocks out. So 1, 2, and then the 3rd block, that's where you place your piston, because then you'll be able to see 4 when you hide the redstone. So once you've decided how long you want it, so I've done 4, but you can do as big as you want. So maybe I'll do 6. So if you want it 6, you would have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 blocks of space if you wanted to do 6. So what you do is, once you've done that, you decide how big you want it. Well, actually, I'm just going to do 4. So 6, 4, 8, whatever. Just make sure you add 2 on to the. You add 2 on to the block. So you have. So you want 4. You add 3. So you want 4, so you got this is the ones you'll see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here is where it's going to be hidden, and here actually sorry no so actually so you just have to move it 2. So if you so you have to move it 3. So you have to move it 3 across. So if you want it 4, you have to you place this piston on the 4th, like on the 5th one, like leaving a 4 gap, but then you have to move it 3 across. So once you've done that, then behind this piston, come 2 blocks across, and on this 3rd one you place another piston, and then over here come 2 blocks next to it, then on behind and the piston there, and make it how tall you want. Don't do it too tall, because collecting it might be a bit hard because you have to use lots of repairs. So I recommend you keep it at about maybe 7 or 6, something like that. So how tall you want. I'm going to do 4, 5. I'm going to do 6. Actually, I'll do 5, and then do that for all of them, build it up the same height. And then, next, once you've done that, come behind them and place a block every second piston. Then, what you do is, come behind that and build up like this, there's a glass behind it. Then put redstone dust on all of this. And on the top piston, you put redstone dust as well. And then you do the exact same for all of them. Just keep doing it all the same for all of them. keep doing the same thing. Then once you've done that, next what you do is you come between them and place a redstone repeater between each one. Then you come behind. So if it's behind, you can just come behind like this, but if it's the front, you would have to tunnel under. So behind, then you place a repeater here as well. And then you come back to here. And this is important. So if you have a repeater, it most likely won't reach. You have to count and make sure if there's more than 15 in front of here, that's not good. What you have to do is, you'd probably have to add another one closer because you would have to add them close. So however many you have on one place, you have to have the exact same amount on every side. So that side we have to have 3. So here you have to also put 3. And then for the front, as I said, you have to tunnel under, otherwise it would look really weird because you would see the redstone. So just tunnel under. And as I said, you will probably most likely need to put a repeater. Make sure the faces are in the right direction so they're all pointing towards the redstone signal like this. So then you tunnel under and you keep going all the way and you keep doing it until you reach this sticky piston. Then next to that, you can finally come up to the surface. So here, you'd probably also need here, you would need a redstone repeater as well. So you can't fit it there, so then you would have to put it there. So then you come back under here. And as you can see, so far, this has 2. But remember, this has to have 3 because they all have to match. So we add a third one in here. Like this. And then do a last side and connect that up. Okay, so now, once you've done that, if you want, you can get your lever and you can flip it on and off really fast. Make sure you flip it on and off really fast, otherwise it won't work. Then it should do this. If it's not doing this, if they're not activating like this, if some of them aren't working, the signal is probably not strong enough and you have to put the repeaters closer. Remember, the more repeaters you have, the more you have to have on every side if that has to match. And then to stop it, you just have to break one of the redstone dust. And then, now what you do for your TV, basically you can build your landscape. And just so you know, so basically, your TV, just reminding you, remember you'll only see inside because you have to basically build across. So you're basically just going, this is all you're going to see. You're just going to see this much if you're on the same amount. So basically, because see, we're cutting off 3. So I'm just reminding you that you'll only see 3. So that's your TV screen. And then you get all of your landscape blocks and the blocks you want to use to make your picture. And then pretty much what you have to do is you just build a picture behind this. You just make the colours. And you have only one of these row of pistons going to be having blocks in it. The others have to be left empty. So you can make it how you want. Make your landscape. Just make your landscape however you want. Make your landscape. You can add to put whatever you want there. It's your choice because it is your landscape creation. And then once you've done this side, what you have to do is once you've done your side, then you can come behind it and do the behind side. So remember, nothing can be touching these other pistons. The only pistons that should be touching is this. So, and you can move your frame up. Sorry, you can move it up. So basically, you should be able to see all of these pistons pushing. So you have your landscape, and now you can move. And now what you can do is now what you have to do is you put another one behind it. So that is what will come around and come to here. So you're gonna have this, and basically this is gonna come around to there. So that we make our landscape here. Do whatever you want because it's your landscape or picture. And once you've done that, then you can grab your lever again, and you won't be needing these anymore. Grab back all of your redstone stuff again. And now you can use your lever, and if you flip it on and off really fast, then it will start pushing it around like this. And then if you want to automate it from the lever, from the wall, so what you have to do is, so first of course you would probably want, and to stop it, remember you break the rest of the dust, so what you would probably want to do is, you'd probably want to fill in the floor, so you can't see the redstone. So now, you can build your wall next to here, and make sure, like for example on this side, it can't be over here because otherwise I'll block the signal. It can't be in here, but it can be one above it, so you can't place a block there. So you need to make sure the signal can still flow. So just build your walls, and then pretend this is the side you want to put your levers on, the on and off ones. Build your wall and then place your levers. And then you should probably label them, just so you don't get confused. You can label the left one the on one, I recommend, and the right one the off one. And then what you do is you come around behind the on one, and all you really have to do is you just connect that to this, and make sure before it touches it, right before it touches it, you place a redstone repeater right before it touches it. In here, we can't place it here, but if you can, then do so. So then, that's your on one. So you just have to flip it on and off really fast. Remember that. And then for your off one, you come behind your off one, and then you build around to here. And all you have to do is get a sticky piston. You get a sticky piston over here. Build up like this. Come across here. And then put it here facing down. And then you can place any block you like. It does not matter what block. Just of course the anvil was what it would fall. So then or any gravity blocks. So then once you've done this, then all you have to do is just simply connect that to this redstone signal. So then you might want to place some repeaters here. So just so it reaches it. So now you just simply connect it to the redstone signal. And make sure, this is very important, if it's touching anything and it's on a slant like this, you place a block here to block the signal. And that's extremely important. If you do not block the signal, this will affect the whole thing and it'll be very bad. So just make sure you have a block there stopping it. Or instead, if you didn't want to do that, you could instead come around like this if you wanted to. So you can either do it like that and place a block, or you can come around like that. So now that you've done that, it is done. So you flipped it on, either fast on and off. Then it will start moving. And just so you know, the amount of repeaters have will affect how fast the TV is. So if you manage to somehow, you don't need too much repeaters, and you only have 2, then it will be faster. If you have 1, it will be very fast. And to turn it off, you hold the off one just for a bit, and then you flip that off after about like 5 seconds, 5, 6, 7, just to be sure. And if you want the size to be more clear, the signs to be more clear, then to make it more bolder, you can get your glow ink sack, and you can even get some dye if you want to. So maybe like grey or brown or whatever colour you want. But if you want it to be easier to see, you'd probably want like grey or brown or something. So like this is what grey looks like, or brown, just make it really clear. Or maybe you could even like do green and red for on and off. It's your choice. And in our next video, I'm going to show you how to make like the note block sound chain that makes music in it with the TV. And then, actually that's it. So, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye.